Hey guys, this is ATG with another audio commentary for King of Fighters 11. This time we have a match from Toru against Tobidogo-san. You've seen Toru before probably. He is using Tori's team with Leader Vanessa, so one of the very few Leader Vanessa players. And you should also be familiar with Tobidogo-san, of course, aka Hiroshi-san, aka Yateru Kara-san, who is the famous zoning style player, the most famous zoning style player in KOF 11. He was once again visiting Pod 24 last year, I think. Should have been last year, and I'm catching up, so here we go. First to 10 between these two guys. Right off the bat we have Kula against King. Kula, of course, the top tier character. King not that strong about B tier, but she can be quite annoying, and is a strong zoning character. And Tobidogo-san is an absolute expert with her. Anyway, Toru got the roll through, a full punish, hard knockdown combo, tries to go for a cross up there, but didn't quite get the cross up jumping C. Meanwhile, Tobidogo-san going for a bread and butter combo with King. Low Venom Strike. I have to get used to the move names. I haven't commented so long. These characters, at least. Low Venom Strike was able to get the anti-air there. Jumping D kills Kula. Low hit into overhead. And now that should be the first LDM combo. Now he wants to save meter and just goes for a very simple... Oh, wow! Interesting setup there into down forward A to avoid Tobidogo-san shifting. Very nicely done there from Toru. Getting the kill, cross up, instant low, there's the saving shift, and finally we have Kenzo against Oswald. This is a super annoying matchup. I play it every 2 weeks against Sensei Enrique. Is a very strong Kenzo. Theoretically, Oswald is way stronger than Kenzo. Kenzo deals absolutely no damage, but this is so hard in neutral, this matchup. Basically, if you jump in with jumping E or jumping A, Kenzo can just standing A and will just anti-air you easily. And he's just plenty of anti-air options, and even his normals on the ground can pressure you in a very annoying way. You can even jump over your anti-airs, your jump standing A, and others with a small jump, because a small jump is so floaty. Nice run-up command grab there from Tobidogo-san. Backing off a bit against Vanessa. Vanessa against Kenzo, I would say Vanessa has a huge advantage in that matchup. She can just use her step that has upper body and will to go through all the fireballs, or even uppercut. It's a very easy matchup. Also, her air normals are far superior to Kenzo. He can barely anti-air her. Particularly her jumping C is very strong. Anyway, now we have Jazu against Vanessa. And Jazu is, of course, a stronger character than Kenzo, as you can clearly see. Jazu, famous for his jumping E and standing E, which have ridiculous hitboxes. It's the one where he just extends the claws like crazy. Standing E, actually, I think is +1 or +0 or something. So you can use it continuously, and you have to be really, really wary of mashing into that. First match taken by Tobidogo-san. And we'll see where this is going. On paper, I think it's hard to say who has an advantage, because Tobidogo-san is such a specialist. Theoretically, Toru, I mean, he plays stronger characters and has good team synergy, so he should have the stronger team, but that's easily said in the face of somebody who has such an unorthodox style. And what helps you against a Gato might not help you against a Kenzo or a King. Okay, here we go again. Kula against King. Kula going for jumping B, close C into breath. King backing off, low Venom Strike, high Venom Strike. Jumping B, which he uses as air to air, but Kula wasn't jumping. Reflect there from Toru. Reflect, incredibly useful, builds a lot of meter for Kula. Her reflect projectiles very fast. The problem is, if you do it from too far away, your opponent will have recovered already and can probably jump over your reflect. Some characters can even punish that. Trade there, anti-air against Kula's jump in. Another reflect, this time he was close enough, and Tobidogo-san wasn't quite able to get into the air against her far D. Low Venom Strike kills Kula again. Oh, instant low, goes for the slide. That looked like a punish, but wasn't able to convert it into anything. I'm not sure how this matchup is for Oswald. It's probably annoying. Probably not as difficult as Kenzo, but I'm just guessing here. Jumping E. Jump back, I guess, to bait a wake up. Reflect from Oswald is also quite useful, but difficult to do. You often get accidental Shoryuken with him in neutral when you try to do it. And chip damage kill there, goes for the instant low and then try to re-jump, but Tobidogo-san was mashing. Wall dive, jumping E, standing E, walking back and forth a bit, going for max rage, jumping E. This matchup is also really annoying for Oswald. If you hit Jazu, he's dead. He has no stun. But just trying to get him with Oswald is so difficult against Jazu. I would say it's still in Oswald's favor, just because of the combos he has and the shift synergy and so on, but you have to be on point in that matchup. That would have been a triple hit if it didn't kill. Tobidogo-san just going crazy with Jazu here. Nicely done. Takes a convincing second match here against Toro. I think just from an experience standpoint, Tobidogo-san is the more experienced player as well. I think Toro is basically an up-and-coming player in a way. He has improved massively. In that first to 10 you saw possibly that he had against Toshi, and he also performed very well and was encouraged on Twitter and by other players, and they told him he did a really good job. His team is very difficult to play. Just the synergy between Oswald and Vanessa, and Kula and Vanessa, and just Vanessa in general is just super hard to play. The same could be said about Tobidogo-san's team, I guess. You have to play a very, very unique style to play a team like this. Also with some weak links in there, low stun on Jazu, no great stun combos between these characters. Maybe with Kenzo and Jazu, but otherwise not really great. Look at that damage! Holy crap! Where's Todo's life? What's going on? 70% lost already. Do not underestimate King. It's crazy. High Venom, Jumpy, Fadi, and again, Kula is dead. Toro's just having a hard time trying to find a way, trying to get into the game and trying to beat King. Oh, reset. Nice guard there from Tobidogo-san. He knew it was a cross-up. And trade and shift to Oswald, and that's a stun, and that's finally a dead King. It cost him all of his shift stock though. Oh, saving shift. I guess it was premature because I think Todo could not stun there. He had no save. He had no shift left. So I think Tobidogo-san, there was no need for him to saving shift. But I guess it's a muscle memory since Jazu has so little stun. Anyway, finally we see an LDM combo from Vanessa. He's probably gonna do double. No, doesn't. Saves the stock. Ah, nice. Goes for... Oh, I think he misses the shift. He was supposed to shift there to Oswald and go for the ace. Didn't do that. This matchup should also be in favor of Vanessa. I mean, yeah, you cannot go over the ground projectile, but again, you can use the dash, the step dash or whatever you want to call it, to go over the regular projectile from Jazu. So you can't really use that. Oh, it's a triple hit. Oh my god, perfect spacing. You need really good spacing to get the triple hit. You can't do it point blank in the corner. It's hard to do mid-screen. But if you have just that range he was on to the corner, you can get the triple hit, and that's ridiculous damage, that LDM. Nice. Vanessa going for the overhead. Oh, gets... she got hit out of the upper, and then unfortunately reversal super also only traded and didn't hit. Her reversal Rambo super is super slow, but it does actually have a lot of startup in the invulnerability in the startup. It's really dangerous to use because of the high startup. I don't really use it, and I think Todo might be the only one who uses it. He's an expert on using it though. He just knows when he can do it. Again, it's a risk. I would rather do the punch super, which is very unsafe on guard, and it only has invulnerability during startup. That's the proximity super actually. But if you hit with it, it's basically a free shift combo and can actually mean a dead character. If you play Vanessa Oswald, for example, and you hit with that super, you can usually go into an ace with Oswald. Okay, let's see if Toro can maybe adjust against King. Jump A, close C, C breath, down forward C. Tobidogo-san being very patient now. Anti-air close D, interesting. Oh, gets hit airborne, is cornered now. This is rough for King, but he just jumps up to somehow get out of it. Gets tagged by Ray Spin, hard knockdown. He walks back just to maybe bait a wake up from Tobidogo-san, but he's very patient. Roll into throw, backdash again, jumping A. This time the anti-air hit though, and Tobidogo-san immediately backing off. Just trying to get that zoning game in. Ah, nice punish. That was very unsafe from Kula, obviously. Low Venom, goes for the anti-air, but Kula didn't jump, but she also wasn't able to punish that anti-air. The anti-air from King that he keeps doing there has invul, and it's so short and quick in the motion, almost like Kim's flash kick, that it's quite difficult to punish. Far D, anti-air, into low Venom, reflect. Nice jump up there just to bait Kula into jumping at her. Goes for the max range overhead. This strange hop kick that King has is actually an overhead command normal, but Todo-san was able to block it. And now Oswald's trying his best to somehow get in on... Oh, that would have been the chance, I guess. Oh, nice roll there. Cancelled the dash into roll, and Todo felt like he had to saving shift, and now it's Vanessa's turn. Honestly, against this team, it probably makes sense to run Vanessa as point and Oswald as leader. I think that's what I would do. Just to make the most out of her ability and not narrow her down to her LDM. Hard to say, really. Well, that should be it. Yep, nicely done. Very nice confirm into LDM. She could have also shifted to Oswald and probably stun, but this is just more safe. So you don't have to like min-max stun pixels and maybe then not get it in the end anyway. Down forward A to avoid Tobidogo-san saving shift into super. That is the perfect timing to get a card Okizeme. Nicely done. That should probably be a dead cancel. And shift to Vanessa, LDM, and here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is gonna do the super. That's easier than... Ah, okay, what's it? Ah, okay, he's styling like crazy. No need to do that. There was absolutely no need to do that. He could have just done super and then shift to Oswald, but he wanted to style and do this really difficult, or not really difficult, but quite difficult link. Getting that super after the backstep and then that juggle anywhere punch, you need to basically hit with that punch so that the opponent is as high as possible. And you have to either manually time it, or in what Todo did is with a standing A or crouching A. But even then, if you do it with like frame perfect timing, you are actually too fast. So you have, even using that standing A, you have to have some kind of delay in there. So that's why I say it's a difficult combo. Okay, Cooler King. Cooler backing off, jumping B. It's interesting. In Todo, I talked about this in the last two videos I did, or in one of the last two videos. Cooler doesn't have great horizontal range on her air normals, so it's not always easy to approach from far away. Todo uses jumping B, which probably has the highest horizontal range. There we go again, he just did it again. It's important, or it's good to know that that's a possibility in some matchups. You should probably use it if you play Cooler. A lot of other players just use jump C or jump D, maybe jump E, but jump B can be very useful for that, just to get in and try to make your opponent block or hit them at the very edge. Anyway, it's not working out for him. His Cooler's dead once again. Todo's King is just too strong. He didn't delay the trap shot there long enough, that's why it didn't connect after the slide. You have to delay it a bit, I think. Maybe he couldn't delay it any further. Oh, wow, nice super there. That was on reaction. That didn't kill now. He finally got the kill. Okizeme time. Goes again for the instant land low. He loves doing that. It appears to be Todo's thing. Just going for that Okizeme and then either landing left or right and then going for a low. It's pretty smart, actually. It's probably hard to time, though. And unfortunately, Oswald is dead, and now we only have Vanessa. It's not the end of the world. She should be able to handle both of these characters. Again, Jasu's the more difficult one, I would say, from Jasu and Cancel. Ooh, didn't hit that jumping C. Now she's corner, has to be really careful. Jumping A, uppercut, goes immediately for the backstab with invul. Another backstab. Shouldn't call it backstab. Backdash? No, backdash. How do we call it? Puncher Vision? I think that's the name of the move. I have to look it up. Anyway, you know what I mean. Should we call it teleports? Let's call it teleports. There was front tele to get a cross up there, but she pushed the button too early. That's why Vanessa didn't turn around. Kenzo going for the dive. The dive has an insane hitbox. It's almost unbeatable unless you have an invulnerable reversal. So if you try to mash into that dive, you will get hit. My recommendation of beating the dive from Kenzo is to roll back. You roll back, he'll land right next to you and you can punish. Anyway, LDM combo from Vanessa, here we go. Goes for the reset. She missed though. Or he did something and got hit airborne or something, because that was supposed to be a guard crush reset. Very greedy from Todo. Maybe that cost him the match. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. Tobidogo-san did not fall for it. But what happened, like how the reset works, is you go for that juggle combo, and then you, instead of going for that air juggle hit, you let your opponent flip. They will land on their feet, and then a meaty guard crush move will hit them. And since you are still in the activation, you are allowed to special cancel that guard crush move and start a new combo. it's allowed. Usually a lot of unblockables in this game are banned because due to bugs, and some are inescapable. But since you flip here and you land on your feet, theoretically you can reversal or roll, so this unblockable is actually allowed. It's a narrow line what isn't allowed in a way. Theoretically, if you really wanted to debate that, the rule, you could argue that, well, if I let my opponent flip and I give him one of the banned unblockables, they can also act, they can also roll, they can do stuff. So why don't we allow those? But in general, a lot of these unblockables are normals and they have a lot less recovery than special moves. So they are also a lot harder to punish, which can make this really dumb. Anyway, Tobidogo-san is leading 4-1 against Toru. Again, we will see Kula against King. Let's see how it goes this time. Oh, nice cross-up block there. King backing off, going for the high venom strike, blocks the blocks the reflect. Kula Kula just trying her luck with a full screen jump, and it's not gonna work. And Tobidogo-san is just too good at playing neutral. He was doing the jumping B with King, which is an incredibly strong air-to-air. Jump out with jumping C, backdash, overhead, blocked. Kula can't punish it apparently. Another blocked overhead, jump back, jump D to stop her approach, crouching C, anti-air. And Kula is already down 50% life, but finally King is cornered, never mind, reversal, and she's out of the corner again, far D to stop the small jump, backs off, goes for the cross-up jumping C too far away, but Toru was not able to punish that unfortunately, tries to roll in, throw break, backdash, sick, cross-up jumping C, and nice block also from Toru there, blocks the low, reflect. Takes his time now, but again gets tagged by the jumping B. This must be so frustrating to playing against King like that. Yeah, you see, I mean, that was just a desperation Shoryuken there, which also cost him the character. Oswald not trying his best to slowly get in, jumping D, because that's a good air-to-air, but unfortunately I think Tobidogo-san is in a bit of a better position of air-to-airing, since he has no need to get in at all and can just take his time. Saving shift there to save King, which is at about 20% HP or 15. Now we have Kenzo. It was a good choice, I would say. Kenzo is really strong against Oswald again. Then again, oh, interesting. Yeah, he just goes to Vanessa. Good choice. I like that choice. It's just too hard with Oswald. If you have the choice, go with Vanessa in that matchup. And now the corner pressure starting. However, Toru was able to escape with a ballsy front roll. Oh no, he missed, I guess, small jump C? Small jump D. Okay, goes interesting. He goes for the back teleport off of the double hit with Vanessa, the upper hit. Usually I do the sway, so I'm right next to my opponent. It's +5 or something, and you can just sweep. Oh, smart, going for the C Shoryuken to launch. Unfortunately, the first hit doesn't launch, it's only the second. That's why Tobidogo-san was able to saving shift. There was nothing else, I guess, Vanessa could have done there to launch, except the super, immediate super or something. But then you would shift to Oswald, and then maybe Tobidogo-san would have been able to shift there. So difficult how to punish that. Very fortunate for Tobidogo-san, or rather well played, that he basically spent so much time in the match that he makes his shift go up, and he always has access to saving shift. It's just his playstyle. He will use stun combos when he can, particularly between Jasu and Kenzo, but he really banks on that saving shift for his team. And it makes sense. I love the fact that a team like this can be viable. Not only viable, actually strong. Who knows what other crazy teams like this could be possible. There's a lot of characters that are very good on their own. Point characters, AG, Guy. Well, actually Guy also has good shift synergy, but let's take AG. He's a very good point, but his shift synergy is just terrible. And I'm sure there could be cases made for teams that don't have great combo shift synergy, but you play 3 great point characters that are great on their own, and then you don't have to do much shift combos, and you just maybe save your stock for either super cancels or for saving shifts. I'm sure that a team like this could work. Oh, nice. Tags him there with the air-to-air race spin. Finally looks good for Toru, but he misses the combo. Misses the combo again. Heavy kick race spin is +10. Breath. Another race spin. Nice guard on the overhead. So Toru knows these overheads are coming. It's good that he's paying attention to that because they're super quick. And so close to killing King. Reflect. Jumps into the... Ah, nice. Finally the Shoryuken against these many jump ups he's doing. Oh, Jasu rolling. Where's the ice spike? Where was it? I didn't see it. Did it not come out? Maybe because of the dead body position of Kula or something? That was really strange. I didn't see the ice bag at all. Interesting. That animation is the counter from Jasu, which is not really good. It just triggers a single hit with knockdown that you cannot interact with, you can't shift it, cancel it or anything. Ah, there would have been an ace setup. He cancelled too early into the run. Too bad, there would have been a dead Jasu. It's fine though, he has a nice lead and now he has to saving shift. Stops cancels the broad with jumping V. Wow, a rare moment of when when the dive from Kenzo got beaten by quarter circle forward A from Oswald actually, but the dive wasn't active yet, so yeah. He reflects the projectile with quarter circle forward B, cancels into quarter circle forward A, but that still wasn't enough. Nice, styler combo, oh, side switch. And now we go to Vanessa and LDM. Very nicely done. Such a cool combo. Not easy at all. The hard part is getting that down forward A max delay into quarter circle back A with Oswald when you are back turned. You really have to delay very long. Yeah. I knew he was gonna do that. He was trying to get the instant overhead kill with Vanessa. He did a small jump C, but Tobidogo-san just back rolled and was able to punish. And finally gets the kill with jumping A. Jumping A is insanely strong from Vanessa. Basically she draws her feet in and the move is active for very long, so it beats a million other air normals. It's my preferred jump in from further away. There's this old term people used back then when people didn't really know what hitboxes were and stuff, and people kept talking about priority, and there were like some priority systems where certain strength normals beat some other strength normals in some Street Fighter games, I think in Alpha 3 or something, and like this semi-knowledge of like priority almost spread like some some weird mysticism, and people kept talking about, oh, this move is high priority, but what they actually meant was this has a good hitbox, right? So if any move has high priority, it's definitely jumping A from Vanessa, if you want to use that old term. Trap shot, and it must be so frustrating getting knocked back over the whole screen. Hard knockdown from the overhead. Roll Okizeme, didn't get the full combo. There's a bug with King's roll. Her position is a bit detached from where her sprite is, so you can fake out a roll cross up and it looks like her sprite is behind you, but then she will pop up on the side where you left off of. So people use that as Okizeme with King in KOF 11. Back to neutral, Kula's almost dead, going for the guess roll, and now it's Oswald against King. Oswald again trying to roll in, far A, backs off a bit, jumping D, jumping E, tries to go for a cross up, sorry, I was yawning. Didn't quite get it, now he's cornered. Man, King's stuff is so hard to punish, it's so annoying. Anti-air, look at that link combo, so cool. You can only get that if you hit like with a really high anti-air, I think. Oh, that looked like a standing E from Oswald. That was either supposed to be a guard cancel or a small jumping E, I guess. And finally some action. That's not a kill though. Or is it? It is a kill. Okay, it was really close. Okay. That uppercut is +1 on guard, the A version. So if Vanessa wants, she definitely can push another button after that. Oh, nice. Ah, she did go for standing A. She went for standing C, that it would have been a full combo, I think. And also a dead cancel, since she would have had Oswald to go for a kill combo. So every Vanessa plays differently. Oh no, he misses the combo. Ah, that would have also been the kill. Every Vanessa plays a bit differently, and something that Toro-san isn't doing much is cancelling her sweep into sway or her close C into sway. Some Vanessas do that a lot more than others, and it creates a situation where you can just do sweep after sweep and cancel that, or re-jump with jumping C, and I think it's very strong. Even if you like give up hit confirms and then potential combos, if you only go for these jumping A's into close C's and then you stop or you go into the uppercut, then you don't really give yourself the chance to land. You give yourself less chances to possibly land combos. If you go for these cancels more, you will deal more damage overall. So I think that's one of the pitfalls of playing leader Vanessa, that you tend to try to get these hits in that will let you start your leader combo when you should actually be focusing more on opening up your opponent with single hits, with these sway cancels and exerting more pressure that way. It's a pitfall in general in this game that you try to, with your leader, try too hard to get these leader combos in when you should just look for all kinds of openings, not just the one that gives you the LDM. I also had that when I was learning K-Dash, and just if you run into that problem, I suggest you put your leader first and play him without leader. Just put him as a point character and try to play the character that way. That's what I did with Vanessa, and it vastly improved my gameplay with him. Interesting slide cross up there against the roll. Hard knockdown for Toru. King is cornered, gets the breath, barely gets the combo, very nice. King is out of the picture. This is a good start for Toru. He really needs to make something happen since Tobidogo-san is leading, and that's a cool combo there with the wall dive into the up kick. You can do that on an air hit from the wall dive. Now projectile spam from Jazu, walking back and forth a bit, slide. Trying to bait something here from Kula. Is very patient with Jazu, not pushing any buttons. Oh, he got the chip kill. I was wondering why he did that. I didn't pay attention to the HP. Chain combo. No cancel into LDM since Toru has saving. Okay. And again, Toru decides to shift Oswald out. It's a good decision, I would say. Nice. And now he can... he's saving. He should have gone for the different combo. There's a way if you shift there to Oswald, don't push a button, you will land behind your opponent, and then you can do 3A. It's like a 1 or 2 frame link or something. 3A, that cannot be shifted because it immediately launches, and then you can go into Ace. That would have been the preferred combo. That would have actually killed there, and Tobidogo-san would not have been able to shift out there. Horrible matchup now. Oswald almost dead. Still gets the hard tag out, which is good because that means Toru can potentially get a kill combo there. Nice. Okay, goes for the mid-screen bread and butter and shift to Oswald. There we go. Okay, he wants to stun, but that's... okay. Okay, I didn't... interesting setup there. There's a lot of ways to make this happen. He chose to do that one. That's actually harder than some other setups you can do in this situation. Interesting. Kenzo has... above average stun. I was thinking he was just going to do a stun combo, but that wasn't his intention at all. So just remember that when you play against Kenzo, it takes more hits to stun him than some of the average characters. Even though he looks like he should have less, he actually has more. One of these bizarre SNK design decisions. Also, Griffin has average stun. You would think a wrestler would have more stun, but he doesn't. 7-2 now for Tobidogo-san. Oh, slide a bit too close there, was punished. Slide can be useful in neutral, but you really want to make it hit at the tip. Otherwise it's just too unsafe. There's some situations where you get like a knockback or something with Kula and you just know your opponent really wants to get into the air or do something, and that's a perfect moment to keep them honest by tagging them with the slide from time to time from max range. It's very matchup specific. I like using it against Kenzo, for example, in some situations. Ideally you do it in matchups where it's hard to punish for your opponent anyway. Oh, this is terrible. So Kula's dead, King is almost at max HP, and now Oswald has to deal with Kenzo. No! Okay, he still got the combo. And now Jazu doesn't have saving shift, so if Oswald gets any hit in, that's a dead Jazu. No, that's it. Oh no! The recovery was too low for that. That's it. He missed the combo. But now, please kill him. And yeah, there we go. Finally. That's not a kill. No, what are you doing? And then he tried to improvise and drop the combo. He got lucky there. We are back. Oswald against Kenzo. Dive. Dive is massively plus. You can't act after that if you block it. I recommend not pushing any buttons if you block that thing. Unless the Kenzo's getting ballsy and tries to run up and throw you. Oh, nice pressure there from Toru. He likes to cancel into the upper on guard a lot. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I mean, the thing is, right, if you jump in, you usually commit to holding back for the charge, so you have that charge anyway. Trying to get rid of that and not getting an accidental uppercut is also difficult, so might as well do it since it's plus. But if your opponent guard cancel rolls there, you might end up losing a character if they can if they have a character that's quick enough to run, like get the guard cancel roll, run behind you while you do the upper. You might lose Vanessa, so it's quite dangerous. Then again, Kenzo isn't the biggest of threats, so yeah. Anyway, Tobidogo-san took it 8-2. It's really dominating here. It's quite difficult for Toru to get anything going against this team. You need to play so differently. I think you need to grind against players like this for quite a while until you have that, you develop that playstyle in KOF11 to deal with this. It asks different things of you than the game usually asks you to do. I've seen Tobidogo-san even win against many of the top players, like not in the first to 20 or not many matches in succession, but they also struggle against that style. Okay, hard knockdown for Toru, walks back just to try to bait a wake up. There's the wake up, but way too late, so Toru wasn't able to do anything. Another reversal, just Tobidogo-san has a sixth sense of when to do reversals. It's so rare that you can catch and make a mistake. There, finally he caught him. Is that a kill? That's a kill. Jump. Okay, guard cancel roll, attempt to somehow find something to punish, dive into standing E, backdash from Jiazu, backdash again, he's cornered now. Being cornered with Jiazu is not too terrible since you can always do the wall dive and then convert. If your opponent is standing and you hit the wall dive, it's even better for you. You usually get a full combo that way. LDM combo now from Toru. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going to Oswald, backdash, very nicely done, it's the perfect combo here. Gets the kill, Okizeme time against Kenzo. Oh, tries to go for the double cross, but I think he did a hyper hop instead of a normal small jump and he was too far away with the jump C. Toru's Okizeme is quite, I would say, experimental. Yeah. Dive, 2A, and lunge punch. Oh, what's he doing? It looked quite accidental from Kenzo there. Oh, nice. Toru's also very good at using the C uppercut, Forbidden Eagle from Vanessa for these kinds of tricks, to basically use them as a frame trap. It has a guard point the first hit, and since the move launches, you can go into all kinds of combos. I don't see many Vanessas use this as effectively as Toru. Okay. Another jump B hit, basically the same start as last match. Hard knockdown, super jump, or rather high jump to try and make King's reversal, with which didn't work, and on the contrary it made it worse for Kula since the hit was so high that King could attach and add another hit at the end of the reversal. Ooh, reversal slide from King, interesting. She's dead now, overhead, block. What's Toru doing? He was just neutral there, not doing anything. Jiazu now on the offensive, jump E, back walk. His walk speed is really quick as well from Jiazu. Fun fact about that ground whirlpool projectile from Jiazu, it cannot hit rolls. So if you roll through it and you screw up and you roll too early, you can always block. Nothing will happen to you. You're safe against that thing. Nice corner pressure there from Jiazu, using the chains and gaps in the chains perfectly to try and get a hit in. Saving shift. And now we have Kenzo against Oswald. Lots of resources there for Toru. What he has to do now... he didn't confirm. Could have converted and killed Kenzo easily. He has so much resources now, he can easily kill Kenzo with one hit. because there's no saving shift as well. Just getting that hit in that matchup's annoying. Okay, trying his luck with a shift into overhead, but Tobidogo was just blocking. LDM, there we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, he missed. That's such a stylish combo. Goes for the reset. Nice, nice, nice. Gets the one frame link as well. Doesn't have any shift, but it's perfectly fine. Kenzo is dead, and it's only Jazu now. Time is very slowly running low. Judgment is still on the side of Toru. Upper gets the hit. Ah, didn't get the super. A bit too far away. That punch super is proximity based. You cannot do it if you're not close enough. It's a very strange super. It's not a throw, but it still has a proximity that allows it to trigger. That should be it. Okay, shift, and there we go. Yeah, goes for the easy combo. No need to go for any crazy A setups or whatever. Just went for the easy double shift stun kill combo. Good. Another win for Toru. He needs to catch up. So 8-4 is rough.
でもね、本当にね、1個でも判断ミスったらその試合全部落とすっていう可能性は本当ヒロさんのチームありえるんで。さっきから結構クーラーがだいぶ、クーラーですね。やっぱ初戦でだいぶ体力取れてるかどうか。さんがまさかというコメントがやばいの。これこの前のりょうくさんのコメントじゃないですか。おいおいおいおいおい、タクジ君まさかなんですね。ここが踏ん張れた頃だよ、タクジ君っていうコメントです。
Toru is addicted to that super jumping B. He was trying his luck again. I mean, oh nice, he got it. You have to take these risks, right? Against zoners that have such strong projectiles with so little recovery, you have to take risks like this and try to guess right. Because if you guess right, you get a 60% combo, 40% combo hard knockdown. If they guess right, well, they get an anti-air. So in general, it pays off to sometimes take these gambles. Nice movement there from Toru, I gotta say. Just a dash in, back dash, just to try and bait some kind of reaction from Tobidogo-san is nicely done, but in the end Tobidogo-san is just too patient. Nice back jump, and he got him there with the race spin, but he actually went into the wrong move, into the slide instead of the projectile. If you get an anti-air race spin hit, you always want to go into the projectile. On reaction. Oh, wow, okay, anti-air forward B. High Venom, High Venom. Another High Venom. Oh, good reflect there. Oh, this is so close. Yeah, gets the beat. That was not a punish, I think, but maybe Tobidogo-san was pushing a button with King. Hard to say. Annoying matchup now for Oswald. Both players have saving shift, so... Ah, nice cross-up attempt there, but also nice guard from Tobidogo-san. He just saw it coming. It's one of these typical Oswald tricks where they would just run at you and then at the last moment small jump over you to cross you up. Yeah, there it is again, but he pushed the button so early that it might have even been a fake cross-up. The problem with that, of course, is that you cannot combo from that, but that was perfectly fine. He's just doing it to put some pressure on his opponent. Chain combo, he doesn't have any stock to convert. He also didn't want to go for a shift combo to since Toru had saving shift. And now there's a stun combo. Nice saving. And we go back to Vanessa. There's a huge judgment lead for Tobidogo-san. Time is ticking down. So, oh wow, nice crouch C against the roll there. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Ah! He can still throws him out of the upper. Frustrating. Ah, that would have been it. You have to use the... Ideally, you want to use the light kick teleport, not the heavy kick teleport. The light kick teleport is a bit better upper body invul, I think. At least in the Vanessa versus Ash matchup, only the light kick teleport will go through Ash projectiles, not the heavy kick version. So against Kenzo, I think you can use both, but in that instance, I think he should have used light kick. Maybe he would have been able to go through that projectile and win. Match point now for Tobidogo-san. Rock and Savakura are commenting this from what I can hear. Okay, match point, let's go.
トールさんはあと6本
And jump up from King, low Venom. Not quite in time to punish with Kula there. Run up, cancel into low Venom, safe. Actually plus a lot, not safe. Full punish from Kula, very nice. Hard knockdown in the corner. Walks back, just to bait some kind of reaction again. Bait a Shoryuken, but I think these walkbacks are too obvious. I don't think King would in that instance try and do a reversal. Hard knockdown, jump C, far B, jump C, crouch B into breath, runs up a bit. Tobidogo-san just jumping straight up with King. Trap shoot. Low Venom, another one. Oh, high Venom, perfectly timed, exactly when Todo-san was trying to jump. Gets him with the low Venom, man, this is so annoying. Okay, he wanted to get him with the sweep, but again, Tobidogo-san was jumping. Oh, nice, goes for the overhead. Okay, interesting. Pulling every ace he has out of his sleeve, no pun intended. Okay, saving, yep. Oh wow, okay. Good choice there with the command grip. Super. Couldn't quite get. Oh wow, did you see that? Another crazy trick there. Basically, block string into quarter circle back B for the overhead, into quarter circle forward A, which then hit as a juggle, into immediate shift, and we get this cool combo. It's a thing that you see Oswald's use very rarely. This basically a block string into quarter circle back B as a first hit. Usually quarter circle back B is exclusively used in combos. This overhead use is often neglected, and as you can see, it is definitely worth it if you have if you run, for example, this team or any other team that has a nice juggle combo there from the quarter circle forward A. And shift to Oswald. Okay, now goes for the LDM. It's also fine. Oh no, he misses the combo. He could have also just, I guess, shifted to Oswald, do the turnaround combo, back into the corner, back to Vanessa, and then kill. But it's fine. It's fine. It worked out for him. It's just his style. The combo he chose to do there is very difficult, where you have to do that activation and then the small jump, and then the juggle anywhere.
三重和さんが10対5で予想したっていう風にコメントしてるんですけども、これがその10対5になってしまうのか、それともそんなことさせねえぞと。そうですね、まだ10対6を取っていくのか。10、いやまだここからあと5本。いやでもね、絶対確実にね、クーラキング良くなってる、クーラキング良くなってるから、本当にそれはこのまま行きたいですね。
Okay. High Venom. So you can get over High Venom with a super jump, but you basically have to be at the apex of the jump, as we just saw. Good to know, I guess. Jump C, run up D, very bolted reversal Shoryuken there from Kula. Instant jump in and nothing, and then C, I guess there was supposed to be like a pseudo safe jump or something. Breath, backdash, jumps into the High Venom, gets thrown into the corner. King just taking her time, getting sweep there. Okay, no recovery roll, no Ukemi for King. Gets hit by far B, but fortunately for King, sorry, jumping B, it was only far C that came out by Kula, so Todo wasn't able to convert. Life is perfectly even now with Kula having a meter lead, because he's just the most stupid character. And that's a kill. And, oh! What's he doing? Oh no! Oh my god! Disaster struck. Okay, Kula's still alive, but this is still not good. Okay, okay, okay. Hard knockdown with the reflect. Breath, Fabi, breath, breath, another breath. Goes for the wall dive, finally kills Kula. And now it's Oswald against Jazu. It's not easy at all. Yeah, no way you can escape. Just look at this. Tobidogo-san not letting Todo get out of the corner. Okay, finally gives him some breathing room, but only to zone him more. Todo still has saving shift, so Tobidogo cannot commit to LDM yet, or shift combos. Hard knockdown. Runs up card. That was almost unsafe, I think. This time he blocked it, so Tobidogo-san caught on. He blocked the quarter circle back B, fancy overhead. And this is a stun combo. And this is a dead Vanessa, probably. LDM, there we go. 1, 2, and 3. Gets the triple hit. Look at that damage. Oh my god. 1, 2, that's only a 2 hit, but look at this. This is basically over. Oh my god. Nicely done. And remember that setup if you play Jazu. Opponent cornered, you can push yourself back enough to still get the triple hit. Oh wow, nice combo. That's what you do if you only have Oswald left. You go for the down forward A into the roll cancel down forward A. It's one of the very few characters that can use that AB roll cancel to some effect. Another one would be Mary. You can do C forward A, roll cancel, and the hit stun is so long that you can do C forward A again. So 2 of the characters that can actually use it. It's seldomly used. Anyway, that's it. Convincing win from Tobidogo-san. Powerful team, experienced player. Toru also with some nice matches and some difficult combos there. Another cool match. Another cool first to 10. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.